All right, I'm back. What's going on? What's going on? Leon Kennedy the Great, what's popping? Yeah, man. I gotta get this shit. Well, I'll be moved soon, so I ain't worried about it. Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
We welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. The Sandman's poise is something that cannot be denied. This is a fighter that knows
Thank you.
he's ready to do what is in front of him, and he has what it takes to accomplish the goal. Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. The Sandman's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Dollar Bill's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Very accurate two-punch combo by Dollar Bill. He comes with the straight right hand. Dollar Bill's blocking ability is doing well for him there. And yet another right hand lands. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Dollar Bill's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Fires right back at him. 10 seconds remaining in this round. Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have...
What's going on with it, Roy? What's going on with it, David Jack?
What he doesn't want to do.
2 more weeks.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good block by Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. It's okay, let's go. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. He's pushing. Scores well to the head with the right hand. The Sandman's laying here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Halfway through this round. Dollar Bill's so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landing. How about a return to sender with the left hand? He missed with that headshot. Good return fire that time. Gotta be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. There's the headshot, but he carries it away. Nice strike after pitching one by Dollar Bill. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Dollar Bill. Dollar Bill's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. What do you look for here out of the referee? What should he be looking for so that he knows, hey, listen, it's time to stop this fight because it's gotten so bad?
Well, first of all, he's looking where the blood is flowing from. It's above the eyes, so it's going down. It's impairing the vision. So that's going to get the referee's attention.
Playing Rainbow
He's gonna
Six Siege.
bring the doctor up.
I ain't played no Rainbow Six in a long ass time.
You got to pick up the speed, all right? Pick up the speed.
There you go.
Jab, jab, right. Okay? That.
And round number 3 is underway. Able to cover up that gut. Dollar Bill's doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches and punches. The combination lands. Good block. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. The Sandman's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later. And something you got to start early and stay with.
Good job on the two-punch combo by Dollar Bill.
Use the jab.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. The Sandman's combination punching is working well here.
Good job, buddy.
Dollar Bill is proving to be elusive. Good looking counter punch. Keep moving around the ring. What an excellent two-punch combo by Dollar Bill.
Side to side.
Last 10 seconds. A well-placed left hand up top. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And that's the end of round 3.
Okay? You're leaving yourself open.
3 rounds completed here.
Oh, they got this bum up.
Scorecard for the first time. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counter.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of experience. You're calm enough to know that range. Know where the beginning of the punch and the end of the punch is.
The Sandman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. A headshot block. The Sandman's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counter puncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. He's He's laying back. He's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, the guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
Halfway through this round here, the Sandman's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. He got hit, but he sent it right back. Super two-punch combo by Dollar Bill.
Work the body, kid.
Dollar Bill's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Nice work to the midsection with the left. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecard.
Ah, this is the original version.
Contest where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end of the night.
Don't worry about it. Get in your rhythm, okay?
There you
I
go.
want to see more Jack.
Round number 5 has arrived. The Sandman's coming out for this round here, knowing that he was tagged in that last round, Teddy. Now, different guys react in different ways when that happens. It can either bring you up or bring you down.
Exactly. You hit it head on, you would place it. You would place it as a challenge. You say, okay, I'm going to show what I'm made of. Or you start to become small. You start to vanish a little bit.
Keeping his hands up, getting away of his opponent's effort. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Look at that combination by Dollar Bill. Look at that. The hook came home with ease. Accurate shot. Straight right hand comes in. Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. The Sandman's right hand working well that time. He scored well.
Keep it going.
More than one punch downstairs. That can be damaging.
More punch.
There he is, working the body. Good effective work with that straight right hand. The Sandman's absorbing a hook. Dollar Bill's looking really good after that round. Teddy, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a close fight, but I believe it's a fight that he's winning.
Yeah, it's the kind of fight, though, that you can't afford to let up at all. Or do what you just said. Think that you're winning. He can't really think that way. He's got to think that he's got to take one round at a time. The rest of the rounds, he's got to win each one of them.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Unload! Dollar Bill's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Now, this is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Good combination with the body. Hooks to the head. 3 2. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Side to
The
side.
Sandman's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Boy, he's really getting off with his punches and multi-numbers here. The Sandman's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Dollar Bill staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Well placed hook there. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Dollar Bill. And a well-placed combination by Dollar Bill. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. And the round comes to an end. Dollar Bill's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut.
What's going on with it? What's going on with it, Shiesty Season?
Put a man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Standing straight up. Move that body.
We got it.
You need to move that body more. Okay.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Fires off that hook. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. The Sandman's got to know that things can't continue like this. These middle rounds have not been what he's wanted them to be. He thought he was going to do a heck of a job on the inside, but he's not.
Hey, you know, you mentioned something very, very interesting. He said he's got to know. Yeah, he knows that he's got to be on the inside, but maybe he doesn't want to. You know, it takes discipline. You know, it takes risk. It takes the ability to accept that risk to be inside closer to your guy because more stuff's going to come back. Maybe he's taking it the safe way, the easy way, even though that means he's going to lose. He doesn't have enough discipline to win.
That is Boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Dollar Bill.
Keep working it.
There's the hook.
Move it.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Dollar Bill's got a way of just getting away from that punch. The Sandman's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed.
He's hurt. I need you to jump on him in this round, all right? Don't let him
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man.
get range away. You can't do anything when you're...
Relax. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. That's it. Now listen.
Let's take time to look at Teddy's scorecard. Through 7 rounds, you can see Dollar Bill's up, but will it stay that way? Only a few rounds to go. Good way to protect the midsection. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Dollar Bill's well off the mark that time. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Dollar Bill's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. A shooting right hand by Dollar Bill. The Sandman's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
The halfway point of round number 8. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Dollar Bill. Little head knocking with that right hand. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds. Solid right hand lands. Oh boy, what a break he just caught. The bell rings at the end of the round. Saved by the bell.
And if you're in the corner, what do? Well, you just finished painting the house, you know, and you want to paint a little more, but the paint is still wet. You got to wait for it to dry a little bit. You got to wait for your guy to wake up. You got to wait for the cobwebs to go away before you can do more painting.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. And now he's targeting upstairs. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here. So what he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Dollar Bill's head movement is really a factor in this fight. I mean, who would have thought it? Just one of the aspects of defense could be such a big key to this fight right now.
Yeah, it is. And his opponent right now is not making adjustments. Matter of fact, he's starting to drown himself, because he's going more and more head hunting, and the more he does it, the more he misses, the more frustrated he gets, the more tired he gets. He needs to make a change. Downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body.
Solid right by Dollar Bill. Finish with a hook. The Sandman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Jab right hand. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Dollar Bill. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. The Sandman's in position to win this fight. Trust me when I say that. It's a close fight. He may be trailing, but he can go out there and still take this. Not able to land the headshot. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this and banging away he goes.
And this dude, I'm about to say, he quitting like a bitch.
And landing with a bomb.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
The Sandman's putting forth a great combination there. And he ties up on the inside. Able to get rid of that one. And he decides to tie up again. Halfway through this 10th and final round. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good defense just covering up down low. last dance, last chance. Last minute of the last round. He gets off with a combination up top. Not much action as he just ties up. Blocks away that headshot. Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Dollar Bill. Last 10 seconds of the fight. The Sandman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Throughout the night, right up until that final bell moments ago, both these men tried to determine their fate. But now it's in the hands of these judges.
The pressure now is truly on the judges because this is the kind of fight.
Yes, sir. Get your bitch ass out of here. Body.
The Sandman's your winner by split decision tonight.
Yeah, I disagree with that. That was a split decision. I had him winning much clearer than that.
Won't be the first time we say that. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.
What's going on? Shouts out to everybody that came back. Power went out earlier, but we back. We back. Let's get it.
Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds, middleweights going at it. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody opening round scheduled for 10. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Returns a sender. He gives him back one of his own. Tagged himself. Halfway through round number 1. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Little volume punching to the body there. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed.
Set it down.
punch combo.
Big jab. That's a big jab.
We got it.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Straight right was lined up, but he missed. The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Buster's stunned, and he is hurt. Kenny, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there. Big shot he just scored with. Great combination. He is down on the mat.
2.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Able to dismiss that body shot. The Sandman. Wow.
Body!
He gets floored with one single.
Damn, son.
There's never been
And
anybody
does it
who's-
with one
I'm Sonny
shot
Liston, I'm
that
Jack
he
Dempsey,
never
there's no
saw.
one like me. I'm
For
from
Teddy
Nairclaw,
Atlas,
there's
I'm
no
Joe
one that can match
Tessitore.
me.
Have
My
yourself
style is
a
impetuous,
great night.
my defense is impregnable, and I'm just ferocious. I want your heart, I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now, Mike, the Mike?
Just what's going with it, Y2K Tez? Come on. Come on.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
That's what's good, Y2K. He said he looking for his doghouse. I thought he might have wanted to get his bike back from last time. Damn, where the fights at? Froze again. Ain't that a bitch? It just froze.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy. Opening round scheduled for 10. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Jackson. Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
There's a straight right hand. Lands a big hook. Mr. Showtime's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out. How about that left hand? Solid hook upstairs. Silks putting a smile on his corner man's face right there and frustrating his opponent with that jab. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Nice combo by Jackson. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Mr. Showtime. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
straight by Jackson. Round comes to an end here. And
Your boxing IQ, what's going on with it, big dog?
Alongside Teddy Atlas, a lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day, where we couldn't get any winners. At least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, the athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track, or used up, of course, in the gym.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Targets the hook after blocking that shot. Good right hand by Silk. Missed the body shot. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Silk's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Halfway through round number 2. Puts forth the hook, scores with it. A crushing two-punch combo by Silk.
Oh my goodness. The weakest shit ever. Get your ass out of here. Yeah, let me go ahead.
Prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Jackson. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for posture. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before, you've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Silk. Good job staying away from the danger there. And now another left. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Mr. Showtime's right hand scores well. Jackson's taking desperate measures, Teddy. He was down earlier, and now he's just trying to return the favorite with just these big, wide swinging shots.
He's hoping to get lucky, Joe. And if he doesn't get lucky, he's going to be right back on the canvas again. Because while you're throwing those big bombs trying to get the guy out of there, you're leaving yourself very available.
Silk scoring with that right hand. Jackson's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab.
Keep your distance.
That counterpunch was very effective. He scored well. Nice work by Silk. 10 seconds to go in this third round. Start of round number 4. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Silk's trailing by a round, but in all honesty, Teddy, he's very much in this fight, having scored a knockdown.
Having scored a knockdown on the cards, but also mentally knowing he can hurt his opponent.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Oh, what a whiff by Silva. Scores up top with a left. Solid straight right hand. Silk showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Seconds to go in round number 4. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Silk. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Jackson. Little head hunting with the left. Job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Silk. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. 10 seconds to go in the 4th. Good looking right hand after he got hit. And that does it for this round. Mr. Showtime's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
Wow, look at that. Trading shots. That was nice. He just threw the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Silk.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Mr. Showtime's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Good looking counter punch. Well targeted two-punch combo by Silk. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Mr. Showtime's right hand scores well that time. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Don't stay in one spot.
A very crisp combination by Silk. Jackson's left working well that time. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Nice block by Silk. Silk's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. We've reached the halfway point of this battle. Real good fight here. Tough to get a sense of who's really up. I could see making an argument for either guy, but that's a testament to both guys and what they've been willing to bring to this battle tonight.
Yeah, what is it?
What a big shot. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this?
3, 4, 5.
Jackson's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how he'll react. Able to dismiss it. Scored well up top. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Comes right back with a Silk's opponent is saying to himself, I can't believe this. Every time this guy throws, it seems like he lands. He's very judicious with his work.
Yeah, and that's not by accident. You know, that's his temperament. He has that kind of temperament. If you went out with the guy, you talk to the guy, you know, he thinks before he says things. He doesn't just, you know, let his mouth go. He doesn't just let his hands go. He lets them go when he thinks he should.
Sending shots to the midsection. Flush right hand to the head. A solid uppercut by Silk. Downstairs with a right hand. Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. That's a good left hand by Mr. Showtime. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Silk's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Goes up top with the right hand. Oh, veteran move. Counter shot to the head. Mr. Showtime's going out there after just being knocked down in the last round. If you're standing opposite him, what's the mentality? What's the strategy here?
Well, you want to go after him, but you don't want to walk into a trap either. You want to kind of size him up a little bit. You want to see if he looks like he's okay, but at the same time, keep in your mind that he might be trying to con you. You know you hurt him, so put that pressure on, but do it smart.
And now he scores well with the straight right. Silk just being smart on the outside. Good flush shot by Silk. And now that backhand, the straight left hand, scores well for him. Good flush shot upstairs.
That's 1, 2.
A little head hunting with the right. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Silk.
Wow, that was my fault.
This one may be over now. Jackson's down, and he looks like he's in bad shape.
When you fall that way, you usually don't get up.
5, 6.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Silk's well ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we start round number 8 here, and he looks as fresh as a daisy.
He does. That's the good news. The bad news, little danger zone, that he starts to let up a little bit and thinks that that was enough, that the rest will take care of itself. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't get overly aggressive. Just keep doing the things that are keeping your man defensive, keeping you ahead in the game.
Nice defense. Good block by Silk. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Jackson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Mr. Showtime's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. That's a solid right hand by Jackson. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Mr. Showtime so dangerous with that accuracy and two-punch combination landing. Nice block by Jackson. That was a miss by Mr. Showtime. The final minute of a round that feels like 30 minutes, not 3 minutes.
And is the kind of fight where you...
There it is! That's a big shot that threw him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Fuck.
10.
And it's over.
Yeah, he
Look at
is.
this. Jackson's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling...
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Aragon Ballroom here in Chicago, Illinois for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweight action. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Teddy, obviously we have a matchup that the fans love, power puncher versus power puncher, but if you're one of the two trainers, what do you think?
Well, I'm thinking about defense. If I can be a little bit better on defense, my power's not going away. I'm still going to be okay in that area.
Boy, that'll put a smile on the trainer's face, landing a flush, strong hook by Mr. Showtime. What impact from that uppercut by Jackson. Dynamite's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Halfway through round number 1. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Jackson. Sound defense to block that time by Jackson. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. And count down the final moments of this round. Good right hand. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunch.
Well, the old timers used to say...
Full TV, what's going on, big dog? It's been a minute. What's poppin', big homie?
look, he's beating the shit out of you. He's beating you to the punch every time. You need to cut the ring off.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right. Little volume punching to the body there. Dynamite's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Dynamite's feeling the sting of that big uppercut. Nice strike after catching one by Jackson. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Halfway through this round. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Mr. Showtime starting to score at ease against his opponent there. Anytime you can land a 3-punch combination, you're really hitting your groove. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Dynamite's left now getting into the mix. Left to the body. Parries that punch intended for the head. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. And that's the end of round 2. Dynamite's style is flawed in this fight. It's not matching up well with an opponent who's more than comfortable hitting him from the outside.
He's standing there and all he's doing is absorbing. Somebody's got to remind him, you don't get points, you
Who
don't
is
get
Messi?
credit for taking a good shot.
Oh, that's cool, Poon TV, man. Glad you're here, bro. Happy to hear from you, man, that you are and you good, bro.
Get it. Let's turn this into a fight.
And round number 3 is underway. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Mr. Showtime's combination punching is just perfect there. 3 punches landing. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Mr. Showtime's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Good block by Jackson. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Mr. Showtime. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Targeting that 1-2. Dynamite's defense is paying off now. Jackson's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Unable to connect by Mr. Showtime. And we come to the end of the round.
Accurate control, all right?
We got it.
You are
All right. You want this fight? Because listen to me, man.
We got it.
If you want this fight, you got to stay busy out there, all right? Because you're losing this fight. Why? Because you're not throwing any punches.
Three rounds in the books. Mr. Showtime's in control. Teddy, he's up with a clean sweep on your scorecard.
Yeah, and I like the way he's doing it. You know, he's making the guy come to him, he's making him miss, and he's scoring all the clean punches.
Dynamite's not jabbing that much right now. That's got to help out his opponent.
Yeah, you know, that's like giving him a free one. Because now his opponent doesn't have to worry as much when he walks in. No jab to keep him out. He's going to see the other punches coming so much easier when there's not a jab covering them.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Jackson. Big shot, the right came clean. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Dynamite's got to deal with a tough cheek. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. He turned things. Big shot coming crashing home. One right hand, and he goes down from it.
2, 3.
Down he goes, now up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
He scored well after being hit himself.
Uppercut!
Jackson's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. Zoning in on that gut combination punch downstairs. Mr. Showtime's on the receiving end of a very good counter punch. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Mr. Showtime. Oh, what a devastating hook by Jackson.
All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in you. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen, you threw a wide punch and he caught you. You're gonna tighten up your punches, all right?
breathe deep. Breathe deep. You're in control of this. Keep it up. Use your jab to get on the inside, then throw the right. But set everything up with your jab.
Dynamite's corner now with a big task at hand. They've got to make sure that their fighter has his senses back after being knocked down. Jackson's ability to utilize this jab, fighting on the outside, has been so critical in what we've seen on the scorecard so far. Why so, Ted?
Because it's not a common jab. You know, he reminds me, believe it or not, of Hector Camacho, the former junior lightweight champion, because he throws a trip hammer jab. You know, usually you turn that jab over, you know, counterclockwise, but he doesn't turn it over. He just drops it down. He just drops it straight down. There's no warning, and boy, it's been landing.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. That's a stinging right hand by Dynamite. Wow! He gets floored with one single shot. He was just torn down like an old building. This fight is
Body.
That's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy...
Midtown Manhattan for our main event. 10 rounds, middleweights going at it. Point. They are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. The Sandman's at his best when the combinations are landing. He scored well there with that. Pistol's right hand scores well. The Sandman's punch is far off the target. Pistol's combination punching is working well here. Blocks that punch. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Unable to score with the hook. He's committed to the combination punching now. It's working out well up top. The Sandman's blocking ability is doing well for him there. So many times you hear of an early round where they're just feeling each other out. No way. Not these guys. Straight to action.
Well, if they can keep this up, they're both going to have headaches, but we're going to have a special one on our hands.
As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Scores with the combo to the head. Sandman showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Right to the head with that right. Pistol's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. He has his target, he lands a straight right. Good job protecting himself. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Pistol. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. See him zeroing in with that left hand to the body.
Nice.
Pistol's punch didn't come close. Nice work with the left hand. Comes across with a hook up top. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Pistol. Well-placed body shot again. Coming to the end of this round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
That's a clean shot, able to get in with the right hand. Pistol's in a tough spot. Look at that. Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him.
he's going to stay in this fight. Now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Good step back, counter punch.
Beautiful.
Blocks that punch. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Pistol's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. To the head he goes with a left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Lands flush with the combination upstairs. The Sandman's hit by a counter punch there. Sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Effective work with that flush overhand right. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
We got leaving yourself open there. Throwing your...
Let's show you Teddy's scorecard for the first 3 rounds. Solid left hand to the head. Able to land with the right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. A little head hunting right back to it. A little something of his own. Blocks a shot, brings back the uppercut. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Pistol. Well, the quick read on this guy, if you watch this fight so far, is that he just doesn't jab enough.
And that's the most basic thing in the world. You need that punch to make everything else happen.
Targeting that hook upstairs by Pistol. The Sandman scoring with that right hand.
Keep it tight inside.
Doubling up the jab now. Commits to the straight right. 10 seconds to go in this round. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just
Yeah, I play it on Xbox, bro.
That's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like, going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Up top with the right hand. Using those feet, using that jab on the outside well.
And you know what? He used his head early in the fight because he went inside, which is really where he's set up for, and he got his opponent's respect. And now, that respect is paying off because he's being allowed to stay on the outside and control things.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Just on the inside. Nice work, the left hand to the head. fighter he is with this counterpunching. There's the combo downstairs. The Sandman swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Straight right, left hook, very nicely done, scoring up top. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Oh, that's good. Good, solid right hand lands. The Sandman's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Good exchange. He fires back. Pistol's inability to get away from his opponent's left hand is so evident.
And it's going to stay that way. If he
Dodge
doesn't
Gustin, what's
change,
going on?
he needs to move
One time for the truckers. What's going on with it, big dog? No, I ain't fucking with it. I ain't fucking with it. I might have to try it out. That and 007.
Finishes off strongly in the late parts of these rounds. A lot of times, you know, the judges get mesmerized a little bit here too. You know, it's a real close fight, and you kind of forgot where the separation was. And whoever grabs the last part of the round, that's who you remember. It's very important in this kind of fight to finish up good at the end of the round.
The Sandman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Scores well to the head with the right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Pistol. The Sandman's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Committing to the combo now, both land. The Sandman's doing good damage with the combination punching.
Well, right there's a good example of the benefit of combination punching. You miss the first or the second, the third and the fourth, they land.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. The Sandman's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. You see him with the left of the head there? All-out action throughout this round. Let's see how they finish it up. Good combination with a flush left hook to the bottom. Pistol stunned, and he is hurt. He just fought the other guy's fight, and now it's not his fight at all. He is down.
You said you got it yesterday. It's pretty cool.
He pulled out into a world of
Yeah, I might grab the shit this weekend along with 007. Cause you know I work in the mornings and shit now. I go in at like 6, and I don't get off till like 3:30 sometime.
This fight is over.
I had started streaming earlier, but the power went out a little bit. It's storming now up here. It's hot as shit.
I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain.
Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 10 rounds of middleweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. protecting his head well with his guard. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Halfway through this round here. Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Good combination to the head. Showing you some defense there with the block. The Sandman's right hand scores well that time. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Big. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue or red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Took a shot, now he gives a left. The Sandman's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Nice strike after catching one by Big. And now he's targeting upstairs. The Sandman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Seconds to go here in this round. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good step back counter punch there. Blocks that punch. I need to see some head movement. More head movement. Big's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. And that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything, you know. He wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back because there's spots where you can out-hustle him. While he's being so conservative, you could just outwork him a little.
Skill with the block by Big. Really frustrating his opponent now. Big's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Each man able to land an uppercut. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. The Sandman's almost looking foolish that time he missed so bad. Turns over the hook after turning away his opponent's shot. Teddy, among the things that we should be looking for early is which fighter can show a wide array of an offense.
Yeah, you don't want to always be coming in that front door all the time. You want to come in the side door every once in a while, you know. Sometimes you want to maybe even come through the roof, down the chimney. You want to mix it up.
Good body shot. The right hand came home.
Unload right now. More punch, baby.
Biggs on the wrong end of a destructive uppercut. The Sandman's showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Comes with the right. And round 3 comes to an end.
Right? Visit the body with some hooks. That'll open up the head shots. Hook downstairs and upstairs.
So as we start round 4, we reflect on the first 3, looking at Teddy's scorecard. Nice block by Biggs. Biggs impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
That is a sharp uppercut by Biggs. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. Biggs once again the target of a hook. Good accurate work there after blocking that blow. Halfway through round number 4. The Sandman's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. There he is, landing a combo.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Eddie, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the will of the wisps, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Not focusing. You're not focusing.
Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body.
Close the gap, Chance. Come on, shorten it up.
The Sandman's wanting the counter punch here, but that doesn't seem the route to go here in this fight, Teddy.
No, he has to be honest with himself and see that. But, you know, people under pressure in all walks of life, you know, in the ring especially, you see it right away. You kind of peek at it right away. It's obvious. Maybe he doesn't want to see what he has to see, because then he would have to discipline himself. He's not ready to do that. Then he would have to make the change. Maybe he just wants to leave it this way. At the end of the day, people are going to say, oh, that guy fought a kind of fight that's, you know, hard to fight with, you know, and he has an excuse. Maybe that's what's going on right now.
Punch, punch, that's it.
And that has some bite to it, that right hand by Biggs. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Double jab, double jab.
He comes with the straight right hand.
Back to the body, back to the body. Relax, come on now, relax.
Scores up top with a left.
That's okay, that's all right.
That's a big right hand. Oh,
Wow.
there you go. Oh, he doesn't look good. He just went down, and not the way he wanted it to go.
No, he's standing on the outside, Joe. He shouldn't be standing there. The old timers would say, take a walk around the block.
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
Jab, pop the jab, use it. Now that's what we worked on at the gym. Good job, boy, good job.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him, because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, he gets caught.
Biggs got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a
Still not
headshot,
moving
but his
enough. Come
movement's
on
been
now,
so
move.
good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there. But his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
And this round comes to an end. The Sandman's Cutman is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombus. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. The Sandman's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Little head knocking with that right hand. Halfway through round 6.
Keep it tight inside. Keep it tight. Good, good.
Big smash by a hook. The Sandman's showing us that he is sticking with the game plan. But keep in mind, that game plan had him down earlier in this fight. What would you be telling him right now, Teddy?
Well, first of all, you got to explain to him very quickly and very clearly why he got caught. You can still do the other things. The other things that we thought going into this fight is still going to work. But make an adjustment. It's not that you didn't do the thing that could work. You didn't do it properly.
Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Big. The Sandman's not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Final 10 seconds. How about a return to sender with the left hand? And round 6 comes to an end. Big's well-conditioned to the realities of this harsh business of boxing. But even though we know what we've seen out of some ringside scorecards through the years, I'd be shocked if everybody doesn't have him ahead in this fight right now.
Yeah, but never be shocked in this business, because you never know with these blind judges sometimes. I hate to say it that bluntly, but time and time again, you just get shocked when you hear the score at the end of the night.
He missed with that headshot. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Solid. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Down he goes, but he's going to continue on, beating the count. Blocks it away. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. He brings it right back. Big shot upstairs. At the halfway point of round 7. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. The Sandman's gone into a defensive shell, but that shell has cracks in it.
Yeah, it does, and the reason why it's getting cracked is because his opponent is confident that with those earmuffs on, you know, going into that peekaboo defense that he knows he's handcuffed. So he's putting together 3, 4, 5 punches where normally he would only throw 1 or 2, worried something's going to come back.
Nice 2-punch combo by Big. A stinging uppercut by Big. Teddy, he's been staggered and stunned, and now these flailing arm shots.
Yeah, he's going to leave himself more wide open. Right now, he'd be better off not throwing, just defending.
Big's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. Here's the old 1-2 coming after him. Unable to score with the uppercut that time.
Keep it going.
And round 7 comes to an end. Teddy's scorecard shows that this is a completely one-sided fight. I mean, he's done it all, Teddy. He has scored knockdowns. He has just utterly broken down the man opposite him.
Yeah, now it's time for the other corner to say the thing that you hate to have to say as a trainer. You need a knockout to win.
right hand landed. Turns over that hook upstairs. The Sandman's coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up Boston staying on the outside, buying some time.
There is blood trickling out of his mouth. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Keep moving, keep moving. Come on.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Not focusing. You're not focused. Stay focused.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. The Sandman's in a hole. There's no other way to say it. He's losing this fight badly.
Yeah, if he was in the casino, guess what? The house would have most of his money. And right now, he needs to hit a 7. And that means he needs to roll those dice. He needs to gamble.
Big's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Parries that punch away. Big's defense is playing a prominent role in this fight, Teddy.
Yes, it is. And specifically what it is he has good fundamentals. He keeps those hands up real good. You know, they're attached. They're up around his chin. His elbows in. You know, he has a real shell there that's not easy to penetrate.
The Sandman's in a bad place right now. Big shot there. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
Get up. Get up. Get up. Come on, get up.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Biggs making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Oh, what a huge power punch. Keep working the Sandman's in a tough spot.
Man, I swear that chicken wing shit is a fucking bailout.
Down again.
It is a bailout.
Elevator fight. Up and down all night.
5, 6. Come on, baby. 7. Get up. Get up. Stand up. Stand.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Gets rid of that body shot.
Don't let this stop.
Round number 10, scheduled for 10. And he returns on that exchange. The Sandman's using a lot of energy just by throwing so much. But he's not getting much out of all this effort at all.
No, he's working much too hard. That's a good point there. He's working really too hard for what he's getting done. He has to now start to educate himself, start to, you know, place those punches in the right spots.
Nice combination, throwing more than one, both scored there. Not able to land the headshot. A smart and resourceful uppercut by Big. Lands the count. crisp combos. Final minute of the final round. Wow, what a right hand hit, big shot.
All them counters, I couldn't get one stun. One stun.
He's going to have to find a way.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's over. The fight is over. The Sandman's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss.
That's what I'm saying. Not one stun.
In this fight by way of knockout. It didn't feel like that kind of fight, Teddy. I thought we were going the distance here.
Well, it feels like it now, and ask him when he wakes up.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.
I appreciate that. I'm a Lugo. I don't want to fuck up your name. But I'm about to get up out of here, though, man. I appreciate everybody that tapped in with me. I got to get ready for work in the morning. We be back this weekend. We be back tomorrow night, man. But remember, it's Lux Vision, no vision. Run them likes up. It's free 99. It's free 99. What you waiting for? I appreciate you all. God bless. You have a good one. Peace.
Ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston, I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
Are you saying now, Mike, the bike?
Lux Vision, or no vision. Powered by Vintage Vanity.